This is our first episode, and honestly, you guys have no idea how much we had to do.
This is an awful experience. I don't know how many of you guys podcast
or have done a podcast, but this is our first one, and
it's been an awful day. Really.
Yeah, today's been pretty rough. I lost my dog.
She's in a better place.
The only thing that's happened that's been awesome today is we keep in mind. First of all, I know Danny just said she's in a better place. She's in her kennel right now, alive. So she's alive.
They don't know that.
Yeah, but anyways, the only thing that's been awesome today is someone gave us a new mic.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to do a little bit of work for it, but hey, it's better than paying for one, so that's kind of cool.
It really hasn't been an awful day. It's been a pretty good day.
I've had fun.
Yeah, we had pancakes together.
Yeah.
Just a couple boys eating pancakes.
With their wives?
Yeah. Our wives are there.
Yeah, they were there.
Don't get the wrong idea.
And then we actually, well, another bad thing that happened today, we started the podcast this morning, had one going awesome.
Yeah.
And then it deleted by itself about 80% of it because Spotify.
Yeah. Something. Yeah. We're going to blame it on Spotify. I don't exactly know what it was, but our first guest was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And his interview is just gone now, which really sucks for us.
But it's okay.
Yeah, he had a lot of good insight. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a real sweetheart. But
you saw your dog ran away today.
Yeah, so our dog ran away. That kind of sucked. We got her back, but
your wife almost threw up. I've never seen her like that.
Yeah, my wife.
She's freaking out.
Yeah, she's stressed out really bad.
By the way, I'm sipping on a nice LaCroix. Peach pear flavor. In case you guys can hear that, I'm sure you can. I'm a loud drinker.
Is there any more of those?
I think this is Kaylee's last one. Shout out to Kaylee for letting us record here.
Yeah. She's not here, so
she's not here. We're just hanging out in her apartment.
Yeah.
So, this being our first podcast, I feel we should say something about ourselves. But how about I say something about you and you say something about me?
All right, you go first.
No, you go first.
Okay. Danny, I know you guys have not seen Danny, but Danny has long, luscious hair, and he loves anime.
That's what you boil me down to? Those two things?
Well, I mean,
I'm not going to say that that's not accurate, but still.
It's pretty accurate. No, me and Danny go to church together. We went to high school together, and then we kind of hung out in high school. And then Danny moved away to Nashville after high school, and then I went to college in Arkansas. So,
do you think anyone from outside of Arkansas is going to hear this? Do you think there's someone like in Iowa right now just stoked on this?
They might be. I don't know.
I don't know what an Iowa accent sounds like.
I don't either. So yeah, I mean that's kind of where we're at in life. Where just
okay. So I have long hair and I'm a weeaboo. Is basically what it
what?
boils. A weeaboo. You don't know what a weeaboo is?
No.
Weeaboo is somebody who's like obsessed with anime. They're the kids you saw like Naruto running in the hallway. I'm not a weeaboo. I don't think I am.
Yeah. No. I mean I don't know.
I do love anime. I'll fight anyone who doesn't. But
I don't know. I haven't. I'm kind of indifferent about it.
Okay.
I mean, it's a real it's. I understand why people like anime, but I just don't really care about it. Or I don't dislike it, but I don't necessarily.
What a normie!
Like it either.
You're a normie, bro.
I guess I am a normie.
A little bit about Jo.
Yeah.
I knew Jo in high school. He was a little punk kid.
Yeah, it was.
And
Still
so
am.
then when we saw each other at church, he's this beefy man now. He's a plumber. He's built, good looking guy.
Yeah.
He's married.
Married, ladies.
But he's
married.
still a good looking guy. And I ran into him. I didn't recognize him at first. He looks that different.
Yeah.
I thought it was his dad. He is a dad.
Yeah,
he
I'm
looks like a dad.
I do have a 4-year-old son.
Mm-hmm. And you don't like anime.
Dude, it's not that I don't like anime.
I'm gonna get you into anime.
The main reason I'm just not in on the whole anime thing is because when was in high school and junior high, I remember seeing all the kids, like you said, Naruto running around, and I was just like, that's just something I can't get down with. I mean, anything that's going to make me run around with my hands.
It's not going to make you do anything.
Yeah.
It's like you're going to watch one episode of Dragon Ball Z and then be like...
I never got in Dragon Ball Z either.
Bro.
I know, man.
I'm trying to think of what a good first anime is for you. I'm thinking maybe like a good movie.
Akira.
Like Akira or something. I know I've been talking about that one. Akira, maybe a Studio Ghibli film or something. If anybody's listening to this and they love or like anime, go ahead and tweet at us or just let us know what a good anime movie or show would be for JO.
Yeah.
We don't have any social media right now.
But we're going to come up with something, and we'll put something in the show notes for you.
Yeah. Wherever you're listening to this.
Yeah, by the time we release it, we'll have... we actually don't even really have like anything set up right now, but we'll have a Facebook set up, an Instagram set up. We'll start a Twitter.
We're going to take over the world.
We're probably not going to do that, but we might even set up a Snapchat. But
Hello?
But maybe not. I don't know.
Here's the thing.
Snapchat kind of creeps me out.
I don't know where we're going to put this. I don't know if anybody's going to listen to this.
I don't either. We might not even release this. Who knows? But
yeah. If you're listening to this, hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome.
This is a very spur of the moment thing.
Yeah.
It's not like we've been talking about having a podcast for a long time or anything. We literally just reconnected and started recording.
Yeah.
So,
Danny, tell them the reason our podcast is called Church Coffee.
Oh, yeah. So I thought of the name Church Coffee because, if anybody's been to church, you know how they always have coffee in the lobby or whatever, like in the meeting room? Somebody gets there 6 in the morning and brews coffee, and then it sits there for 3 hours until the first people come into church, and then they drink it, and it's borderline cold.
And stale.
And it's stale. It tastes like dusty. You ever had dusty coffee?
It's just very ordinary.
Yeah, it just coats your mouth in dust. That's what church coffee is like, but you drink it anyway because you haven't had coffee and you gotta wake up. So
and it's
that's
there.
That's what we are. We're not the best podcast. We know that.
Yeah.
What podcasts have you been listening to?
Well, I listen to podcasts literally all day while I'm at work.
Really?
Plumbing. So I listen to How I Built This. It's an NPR podcast. It's really good. I listen to the Relevant podcast. I think the Relevant podcast. Have you ever listened to the Relevant?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's awesome. I listen to that quite a bit. Let's see.
There's an NPR podcast I really like called S-Town. Have you heard that one?
S-Town? No, I've never heard that. What is it?
That's a great podcast. It's about a guy who lives in S-Town, Alabama, I think is where it is.
Where's S-Town?
That's not what it's called.
Oh.
It's called he just says it's this town is just an S-Town.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
But it's really cool. Kind of disturbing. It's really cool. My friend Christian suggested it to me.
So is it basically a storytelling, or is it?
It's real. They're interviewing real people. You just got to listen to it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'll have to check it out. Yeah.
Here's the thing. This episode's called Dolores, and we haven't even talked about Dolores yet.
Yeah. Okay, so I got to tell you guys the story behind Dolores, and
Dolores is his car.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Dolores is my car. I'll kind of describe Dolores to you. So she's a 2002 Hyundai Elantra.
Go ahead and Google that real quick so you know what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah. So it's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be gold, and it still is kind of gold, but it doesn't have a lick of clear coat on it at all. I mean, it's just faded real bad. It I shoot it with BB guns, so it's got big O indentions on the side.
Is there a story behind that, or is that you just shoot it?
Okay, so me and this guy, actually the guy that I bought it from, I work with him. I bought the car for $300, and really I just wanted a car. I just kind of needed a car at the time. My Civic broke down that I had. I bought the car for $300 because I was going to go ahead and just finance one, but
yeah,
I was looking at it, and I was like, you know what? I can either spend $300 like every single month.
This is your. What car is this? Like your 4th or 5th car at this point, or?
No, it's probably like my 11th car. So, I've had a few cars, but yeah. So I was like, you know what? I can either finance a car and pay $300 a month, or I can just pay $300 like once. And of course, obviously, any smart human being will be like, oh, I'll pay it once. So that's what I did. But I mean, she's uglier than sin. She's uglier than I am for sure. Again, that's saying something. But yeah, I mean it's. But hey,
so you shoot it with BB guns?
Yeah, I shoot with BB guns. I mean,
just for the heck of it?
Yeah, dude, it's a $300 car. I don't care. This like other guy that I work with, he has this like sawed off BB gun. Yeah, that he like souped all up and made it look sweet. He like repainted everything, and then he brought it to work one day and was just like, "Hey, dude, look at this BB gun." And I like grab it, and immediately pumped it up, and just shot my car for fun. And he just kind of looks at me like, "Oh my gosh!" But yeah, I mean But hey, she's a good running car. She has a big old dent in the back, and my bumper is literally held up with decking screws.
It has some stickers on it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. So there's a sticker on the window that says my grandson is in the Army.
It's funny how a car can tell a story.
Yeah. Oh, and there's no mirrors on the sun visors. Like they're just ripped out for some reason. And there's also no handle on the passenger side.
I rode in it on the way here.
Yeah.
And it was we stopped by Jimmy John's. It was pretty good, but when it was time to get out of the car, I couldn't.
Yeah, so I had to like of course walk him out, be a gentleman, and let him out of his door.
Yeah. Do you want to finish off this LaCroix?
No, I'm good, dude. But
it's there if you want it.
Okay.
Hey, this is the LaCroix podcast.
This is a LaCroix.
Where we talk about our favorite LaCroix flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dolores is
she's a real gem.
Yeah. I bet you catch some looks in it.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to record a podcast in Dolores sometime, so get ready. It's going to be interesting.
What if that'd be eerie if we like died mid-recording.
You know, it'd be even cooler if we got pulled over by a cop while recording a podcast.
We interview the cop.
Yeah, and then interview the cop. We'd probably end up getting out of the ticket if we did that.
Maybe. What if he hates podcasts?
Well.
Yeah.
So what kind of music have you been listening to lately, Danny?
So me and my friend Seth have been listening to this Indian Ocean area type of music. It's kind of weird. I'll put a link to it or something, or like post one of the songs to end the episode. It's really funky. It's like from the 70s, I think.
Right. Yeah, I remember Danny showed it to me earlier, and it was interesting.
Yeah.
He called it tropical music.
Yeah, it's nowhere near the tropics. I don't know why I called it that, but yeah, my buddy Seth and I like to find cool music like that. And,
yeah, it was kind of cool.
I'm a DJ. I do like little gigs and stuff, and I just like to put weird, cool little songs in there that you can't understand.
Yeah. So, as far as like the DJing thing, how did you get into DJing?
I don't know. I mean, you know how like at a party or something, people just play a Spotify playlist?
Yeah.
That's like kind of fun. Spotify kind of killed the DJ, I think.
Yeah.
It was already a dying trade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just like to curate. I hate it when a song fades out and then it's like silence.
Yeah.
So I'm that guy that sits by the aux cord and then just kind of keeps the vibe going.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been doing it for super long
right.
with like turntables or anything, but I think we all kind of DJ.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to be like so deep about it, but
no, I know what you mean though.
We all curate in some sort of way with music, and it's not that hard to do, to be honest. Like,
yeah,
it's. I mean, it's just everybody's like, "Hey, what do we want to listen to?" I think everybody does it at one point. Or
whatever. Keep in mind, as far as on this episode, if you don't mind me telling everyone, all the music that we open up with on this episode and maybe future episodes, I don't know, and then also in between breaks, it's all made by Danny.
Oh yeah. Well, we don't want to get sued. Is the big thing.
Well, yeah, but also he makes sweet beats too.
Oh,
They are really. I think they're cool.
thank you.
But I don't know. He's a very humble guy, so I don't know. But I think they're cool.
Dude, I have a good anime for you.
All right, what?
There's there's an anime called Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't really have it has like a little story, but it's not really about the story.
Yeah.
But the beats in it, the music in it is so good. I remember watching it when I was in like middle school,
Right.
and being really into it and being like, I really want to make music like that someday.
Right.
It takes place in like feudal Japan, but it has like hip hop beats to it.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Like good hip hop beats?
Yeah,
or
like really
trap music.
No, it's like I listen to trap sometimes.
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, everyone like every once in a while gets a weird hair.
It's like good, like Nujabes, I think is how you pronounce it. Did it? Rest in peace. Like Fat John and just a couple other like producers I really like. Did all the music for it. It's one of those that you can just kind of like not pay attention to and play in the background. I'm gonna get you into it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'll check it out. I'll try to have an open mind about it.
People don't realize like anime is not a genre; it's a style. It's like
yeah,
it's a way to present a story. But yeah, people think I don't know. You're gonna get me started on anime. Let's talk about something.
Dude, I mean, I'm gonna try to get into it with like an open mind. I mean, I have some friends that are like into comics, and I have some friends that are into anime. Man, I grew up. You know, I have a lot of friends that grew up watching Dragon Ball Z and doing this. Dude, I never really did that when I was a kid. Like, I know this sounds like super like, oh, I'm cool, I'm Mr. Woodsman or whatever. But seriously, like, I didn't grow up like watching TV and like reading books.
What'd you grow up doing?
Like riding 4-wheelers and you know, I mean, I was always outside. And then I grew up in the country.
Yeah.
So, I didn't, which, I mean, I have friends that grew up in the country, but it's something I've never really been into. Like, I grew up skateboarding and.
That's cool you have an open mind about it. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to try to check it out.
I've had other people be like, yeah, I'm not into kids' cartoons.
Yeah.
I get really triggered by stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, dude, I understand, but it's like, I mean, it's hard for me to like be into it because I remember seeing the kids in school and they were like running around being like Naruto, but I just like didn't ever get into it for some reason. I just seeing them do that, I was just like, I hate to say it, like, this is kind of mean, but it's just kind of nerdy, like
nerdy.
But now that I'm older, I might be able to like respect it as an art form.
Oh yeah, for sure. And who knows? Maybe I can get into like duck hunting or something.
Yeah, so we're gonna like definitely have to film like a video podcast of me trying to teach Danny how to duck hunt. It's gonna be. Keep in mind, that's one of the coolest things about Danny and I's friendship is we are polar opposites. Like Danny, like DJs. And we're both into music, but Danny's like DJs and like makes music, and he does has done photography in the past, still does it a little bit, but we're just two polar opposites. I duck hunt, deer hunt. I'm a plumber. Danny.
What you're saying is one of us is a man. The other one's a man child.
No. It's not that at all. There's nothing.
I think it is really cool though. Like we are kind of polar opposites, but it just clicks.
Yeah, but we're friends.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's because Danny has a pretty open mind and I have a pretty open mind. It's something we're gonna try to do is like video a little bit of me trying to teach Danny stuff and then him trying to teach me things.
What can I teach you though? Probably just anime.
Like anime.
Or how to make beats.
Dude, yeah, that'd be
J.O.
sick.
makes a beat, episode 1.
Yeah, or tell you what, we might even do one where like I have to try to like rap over one of Danny's beats. That'd be super funny. Keep in mind, I'm not even remotely a rapper, so yeah, we could do something like that, and then I can try to teach Danny how to like duck hunt. And oh, dude, I should try to take you mountain biking. I mountain bike some, by the way.
I'm not outdoorsy at all. I'm not athletic. Anyone that knows me can see, even if you don't know me, you can probably see I'm not athletic.
Yeah.
I fell off my hammock the other day, and I laid there for a good 30 seconds. Just, I'm so out of shape. I laid there. The air got knocked out of me. It was a trying time for me. That's why I don't go outdoors.
When you told me that, I was just like, really, dude? You fell out of your hammock? Like, how do you even do that?
Here's the thing.
It wasn't even his fault, though.
Yeah, well, it was, maybe. It's an Eno hammock, and I tied it, and I slept in it for like 2 hours, and it was fine. And then I went indoors and fed my dog, and then went out back and laid in it again. And then out of nowhere, the strap comes undone. It didn't break or anything. It just came undone. Like it got untied while I was inside. So maybe my neighbor's trying to kill me.
Did you get up and go, show yourself, ghost?
All ghosts, identify yourselves. Yeah, maybe it was a little ghost or something. No, who knows? If I'm not here next week for the next episode or whenever we film it, my neighbor killed me. Yeah. I'm just saying, look into it.
Speaking of ghost, this is something you don't know about my house. So I used to
okay.
So I used to have these roommates. They used to like always like take me like out of my comfort zone. Like, dude, they threw a Ouija board up in my attic, and I've been too scared to go up there and get it.
Really?
Yeah.
How big is your attic?
I don't know. All right, this is another thing. I've never even seen my attic. I've never even been in it.
You're that scared of it?
Well, dude, there's bats all in it.
Are you more scared of bats or ghosts at this point?
Both. Like, yeah, dude, both. Like, it's yeah. So I have like these. All right, I have a pretty severe bat problem in my house, and like apparently it's illegal to kill bats because they're endangered or something, and then you can't, or they're protected species, and then you can't smoke them out or anything like that. So I have bats in my fireplace, in like the chimney, and then I have bats in my attic, and I truly don't know what to do about them. So everyone just pray. I think they're maybe like attracted to that Ouija board or something. So everyone just pray that the Ouija board just somehow like goes away and
takes the bats with it.
Yeah, takes the bats with it.
Just go up there with an axe or something.
And do what?
I guess you can't kill them.
Try to like.
Well, it's for the ghost.
Try to threaten them.
Threaten the ghost.
How are you gonna kill a ghost with an axe? I mean, what do you do at that point?
I think your only option is to move out.
I can't do that. It's too cheap to live there. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man.
Tune in next week and we'll see which one of us is dead. Me from my neighbor or Joe from his bats and his Ouija board.
Oh, yeah. The house beside Danny, he was trying to get my wife and I to buy it, but it was a little too rich for my blood. So it sold, and now Danny's getting a new neighbor.
Yeah. Well, my house is not rich. Like, I'm not rich. It's just, for some reason, the houses beside mine are really nice.
Yeah.
And I don't know who's moving in.
Yeah. Well, dude, literally anything that, like, I bought my house for $40,000. Like, anything over about 50, I think I'd probably pass out. Like, it's just.
You have a $300 car. You have a $40,000 house.
Yeah. I might as well just.
Keep in mind, J.O.'s wearing Gucci flip-flops.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not. He's not.
No, I'm not. But, dude, I'm just
You're frugal.
Yeah, I used to live a pretty expensive lifestyle, and I just.
You got rid of it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, dude.
All right, y'all. Well, let us know how you like this episode. If you didn't like it and you think it's garbage, keep it to yourself.
Try not to tell us.
Please, we're very
one of our friends.
We're brittle. We're fragile people. Yeah. If you did like it, just let us know what you liked about it. If you have any questions or anything, reach out to us. Text me. I'm guessing the people who will hear this are people who know us, so you probably have our numbers. Or
we're probably not going to release this one to the public.
Maybe.
We really want to like interview someone for the first time. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like a test run. So let us know what you think about it, and we will see you guys on the flip side.
Cool.
All right, later.
All right, here's a song.
Yeah, I wish I was a little bit. Yeah, I wish I was a little bit. Wish I was a little bit. Yeah, I wish I was a little bit. Yeah, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a six-form parlor. I wish I was like 6'9" so I can get with Leoshi, cause she don't know me, but yo, she's really fine. You know I see her all the time, everywhere I go. Even in my dreams, I can scheme of ways to make her mine. Cause I know she's living fat. Her boyfriend's tall and he plays ball, so how am I gonna compete with that? Cause when it comes to playing basketball, I'm always last to be picked, and in some cases never picked at all. So I just lean up on the wall or sit up in the bleachers with the rest of the girls who came to watch they man ball. Tag y'all, I never understood black, why the jocks get the fly girls and me I get the hood rats. I tell them, scat, skittles, kabobble, skittles, kabobble, skittles, kabobble, skittles, kabobble.